All right, RPGT here, back again with another video. Raptor Nation, let's talk about this one. This is a serious topic here for me personally. Maybe not for you, but I like to talk about this one. What the heck is going on with this Raptors bench? The bench unit, for some reason, they look out of place. These players are coming off the bench. Okay, let's just be realistic here. Okay, this Raptors bench unit having names like Yuta Watanabe and Malachi Flynn, Delano Banton, a rookie, Luke, who comes off the bench, Boucher comes off the bench most time. The last two games he has been starting because of Precious Achua and Cambridge being injured. And then you have Champagne and Isaac Bonga, who I'm a fan of for some reason. I don't know why. And there are so many other names. Not even they don't even have another certified center coming off the bench. Okay, but these names that I mentioned are basically names that you will see play in the Raptors 905. Okay, and we know that the Raptors do have the two-way players of Banton and Bonga, Malachi Flynn. They will play in the 905, and when they do, they play they play well. Okay, no doubt about that. But my goodness, like this is something that's hurting the Raptors right now. And I know everyone we're talking about having a big center. The Raptors need a certified center, a 7 foot three type player who can be in the paint and block shots and get offensive and defensive rebounds. But also, we got a look at this bench unit. And tonight's game, as I mentioned in my post game reaction, Raptors bench only scoring 10 points in this game against the Thunder. Let's see. I'm just going back to a few of these games. They scored 14 points against the Thunder in that loss. In the win against the Wizards, against the Wizards was a different outing. So basically, right there, that's something different because Boucher had 14 points off the bench, Champagne with 2, Malhouk with 5, Watanabe had 7, Banton had 5 in that game. They had a total of, give me a sec here, folks, 14, 15, 17, 22, 29. They had 34 points in the game in that big win against the Wizards. Against the Bucks, these games where they holding their opponents to less than 100 points. Against the Bucks, they bench scored 13, 19, 21 points. But overall, still not good enough for me. I mean, these last two games also, this bench unit. Maybe this is not a concern for maybe others out there, Raptor fans, but to me, it's a concern for me because when you can't rely on your starters, like even tonight, man. The starters, I'm looking at the minutes here. Everyone except for Chris Boucher played over 35 minutes. Okay. Barnes had 41 minutes tonight. Siakam had 39. Gary Trent Jr. had 39. And Fred VanVleet had 37. Boucher had 27. Okay. And then off the bench, Luke and Watanabe were the only two guys in double digit off the bench. But both guys, 5 for Luke, 4 for Watanabe. It still doesn't cut it, man. Doesn't cut it. It's not like the bench unit we remember back in the days well, not really back in the days, like a few years ago, when we had guys like uh now you see now I'm drawing a blank with these names now. Uh Remember the 2016-17 bench unit with someone else. Someone please someone help me. Oh my gosh, now I'm drawing a blank with these names. How can I can't remember uh or the bench unit. Oh yeah, Terrence Ross and um he used to play for the Mavericks. The lawn right. Like I don't know how I forget anything. CJ Miles. Who else? Oh my goodness. Anyways, you know what I'm trying to say. What we had a bench unit that could have come in anytime when we had Casey as our coach, and those guys they will hit their shots. They know how to get the Raptors going. But I mean, like this season, man, it's a total different season. I understand that Raptors are gonna be going through this a lot, and Nick Nurse, like, he has no choice. He has no choice of playing his starters like heavy minutes because as of right now, Raptors are shorthanded. No OG Ananobi, no Precious Achua, no Goran Dragic, no Kem Birch. Uh, it's gonna hurt. And look, when you're playing your starters these heavy minutes and you're trying to rely of getting more production from your starters than from your bench because you can't trust the bench as much as you trust the starters, right? And it shows also tonight. But as I said, victory over the Knicks tonight, despite with your bench only scoring 10 points. I mean, you Raptors will be lucky to get away with some of these wins. Okay, because if the other team bench shows up and they outperform you like how the Knicks did tonight, but the only thing is, well, the Knicks had to crawl uh, their way back, being down 20, and the Raptors hold their own also, right? But this bench, as I talk about in this topic here, that's this Raptors team is like a Raptors. One side is Raptors and one side is the 905. So it's like the bench is the 905, and then the starters are the regular professional team. Okay, so I want to hear your thoughts about this. If you have any, let me know. Help me out here and give your opinion, good or bad, about this bench unit also. And yeah, thank you for watching RPGT. Take care.